Hey friends, and welcome to my channel, The House of Jen. I love creating, and I want to celebrate the joy of creating with you. I do flower arranging and decorating and more. So if that sounds good to you, please hit that subscribe so you don't miss a thing. Okay, so today we are going to make porcelain clay ornaments. Okay, so it's very important. I have found out from research that you do porcelain clay and not regular other kind of clay because you don't want your creations, you don't want to go to the trouble of making them and they'll be all like crumbly, especially like, what if your kid like made this beautiful creation, right? And then you're like, it just crumbled. They'd be so sad and it'd be a whole thing. Or maybe it's your creation and you'd be sad and crumbling in a corner. Anyway, we are going to make this. It's going to be a load of fun. I'm going to read the directions. I've actually never worked with this, so we're going to have fun doing it together. I picked this up. It was actually a great deal. I used my coupon at Michael's, but I'm sure you can get it online. I think it was a little more expensive other places, but I got a great deal. This is just called Craft Smart Air Clay. All right, and it comes in this airtight thing. So if you have any leftover, you want to put it in a resealable container, or of course, it'll just dry up. So I have a couple of rolling pins. I thought we would make some ornaments. Ideally, you could even get those small little fondant roller pins, but I'm just going to use these because this is what I have. And it's going to be an adventure. I've got some cookie cutters here. I have a star cookie cutter. I have a little Christmas tree cookie cutter, a little snowflake, some circles, and some other fun things. So let's get started. I'm going to open this up. Have y'all started your Christmas shopping yet? We did this weekend, and I tell you, I started getting into the holiday spirit, and I am starting to really have fun. So don't procrastinate. It's so easy to procrastinate. Oh wow, they really don't want this to dry out, do they? Look at this. There's like a whole nother little plastic layer. That was so smart of them. Okay, so now I'm just taking out, this is like literally with the saran wrap. It must dry out really easily. So when I store my leftover, I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to add saran wrap in like a Tupperware container. Oh, wow. Yeah, it's kind of like, it's almost, it's kind of thin, this plastic wrap. And so it's really kind of hard to peel off, but we're getting it. Okay. Oh, I like this. You know, it's colder temperatures right now. And so I'm wondering, it has a little bit of a smell to it. It smells like clay. It does. Okay. So, all right. So I'm going to take a little bit of this clay here. And I think I'm going to, I think I'm going to have to take some scissors. Let me see if I can just, oh, wow. Yeah, that's thick. That is really thick. Okay, let me see if I can like soften this a little bit. We'll be right back. Okay, so I had to experiment with it a little bit. My husband, I was like, I always get to a point where I'm like, all right, what do I do now? So if you just kind of break it up and use the heat of your hands, it is a lot more malleable and friendly. Like at first I'm like, it feels like it's dry, but really I think it's just that stretchy material, and it actually kind of makes me feel better about it because I think it's going to be a stronger material once it dries. So, okay, so I have this one and I have another little one that I've already that we worked with. It's more needed. And I have this fabulous little embossed rolling pin. It's so cute with the little reindeer. I have read that you want to roll it out about 1/4 inch thick or so. So that's what we're going to try to do here. First, I want to actually take a smooth rolling pin because I want more of a flat surface. So I'm just going to take my handy dandy rolling pin, and you want to do it one way. And then just like if you're making like sugar cookies or whatever, you want to do it, you know, so that it's not just one way because it won't be completely level and flat. Oh, that's really smooth. Oh, I wish, oh my goodness. It's almost like, you know what it feels like? It almost feels like rubber or like a really thick, like putty. And it's really, really nice. Okay, so I like that a ton. And now we're going to take our little reindeer. I'm just gonna this is kind of an embossed rolling pin. You can get these on Amazon and wherever. Look at that. Oh, that looks so good. Oh, I'm obsessed. I can tell I'm gonna be obsessed with this. This would be a really fun craft. Whether you are ages 2 to 92, come on, it would be so fun. Or 93 or 103. I mean, any age, right? If you can do it. Okay, let's take this and then just peel. Oh, this is so, talk about a relaxing craft. Oh, I'm obsessed. This is so good. Okay, I'm going to actually grab a straw and I will be right back. Okay, so I got a stainless steel straw. That's hard to say, stainless steel straw. And I'm just going to take it, and I want to have a little place that I can add like a string if I want to do an ornament. So obviously I'm kind of centering it on there a little bit, just like so. And we're just going to let this dry, and we'll try another one. Okay. Doesn't this look like a little pencil eraser? I just took this out so I could reuse the clay and it wouldn't get stuck in my little straw. I'm just going to put it back in the lump. Okay, so when we're moving our little Christmas tree thing, I have this little spatula so that I don't make it all curvaceous. Okay, because I want it to be flat. Okay, so we're going to let that one dry. And let's try another one. Okay, put this over on the side. Oh, this is really fun. I want to try napkins. I got these little napkins at the dollar store. You know, you really want the ones that are like 2-ply or 3-ply. And these were actually like only $1.25. And I thought they were really pretty with the gold. I like Hollywood Regency kind of glam, elegant style. So I'm just going to take this. Oh, look at that. I actually found these in like just the regular party section in my local dollar store. Oh, y'all, it's only on one. I thought it was going to be on the whole thing. That's okay. Look at that. Oh, well. It was at the dollar store. I thought the whole thing was going to be covered. Okay, so, but it's still really pretty. I was really impressed. I thought these vertical gold stripes, they look so, so nice. All right, so I'm just rolling. It's still a little bit thick. And I think for this one, I am envisioning like a plain like circle ornament. So it looks kind of like actually an ornament, if you catch my drift. And, y'all, I think kids would really enjoy this too, because this is so not messy at all. Like it would be such minimal cleanup. And it's just really, like I said, it's very relaxing. It's very friendly to both kids. Let me move this out of the way so you can see what I'm doing. All right. Okay, so I think that's pretty good. And I'm just going to kind of smooth it on out. And let's see, I have all these circle little cookie cutters. These, of course, are a little small. This one may work. Let's roll this in first, Just see what happens here. Never done this. I guess I would do it this side down. Oh, no, 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 no. Come on, Jenny. This side up. It's been a long day. All right. So we're going to roll this. Roll it in there. Oh, wow. Yeah. Let's see if it'll go in there. So obviously you'll want to like Mod Podge this after it dries. Oh yeah, I totally messed up that little thing because, yeah, I don't know if this is going to work or not. It's not really. Have y'all had experience? Is it just my type of napkin? Yeah, this really does not seem to work at all. Let's try. Let's just try. I'm going to take my cookie cutter. Maybe it'll just like take on the shape. This is an experiment, so we shall see. Hey! Oh, I'm going to kind of peel off the napkin as I'm going here. It's so, oh, y'all. All right, look at me, guys. If y'all have done the napkins, please comment below. I'm so sad about this. Okay, friends, so I'm rolling out some dough. And we're going to try a different technique. If you know the napkin technique and you've done it, please comment below. What am I doing wrong? All right, so I have this, and now I have this little Peace, Joy, Love stamp. This I know will work because it has the little raised pattern. So we're just going to put that in just like so. Peace, love, joy, or peace, joy, love, rather. That looks good. This is perfect. Yay, yay, yay. That worked. Okay, but I'm already seeing what I did not do. And that is, I don't think I left a whole lot of room for my little circle. Maybe I have enough room. Let's see. Yeah, because it kind of expands. Just didn't want to cut the letter off. Okay, so this one's a success. Okay, friends, for the next one, I have this little like doily lace. See how it has the texture? And we are just going to lay it on here like so. And you could always like visualize like which part of the pattern you want. So if you want to kind of move the flower part over, which I think I'm going to do that. And I'm just going to roll it all in. And I want to use a little elbow strength, a little elbow grease. Get it all in there. And you want the shape, right? So there we go. And we're going to watch this. This is the fun part. Do, 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 do. Oh, yeah. I love that. Now we're going to take this little like snowflake cookie cutter. I'm going to place it on there like so. All right. Yay. Oh, love that one. Okay, friends, for this next one, I have this lovely kind of rubbery pine pick. And I thought it would be really pretty to actually make indentions onto the clay. And so we are going to try, I don't know if I'm going to try the pine cone quite yet. I guess I could, but I think I'm just going to try a little bit of the little branch. So I'm going to put some right here. And then I'm just going to take the rolling pin and just kind of use some pressure and roll it all the way because I want every little point possible. I'm going to roll it and then I'm going to roll it back and see what happens here. Okay, ready? Oh yeah, I like that. I think that looks good. Should I do a star? Nah. Let's just do a circle and then have it kind of off-centered. Well, that piece I want to lay down a little bit with my finger. See, you can if you want. Perfect. Oh, I love it. This is getting fun. Ta-da! Okay, friends, so I'm coming back to the napkin experiment, and I'm actually taking a little bit of a wet paper towel. Probably a sponge would be ideal because you wouldn't have the little ribbed things, but I'm trying to put a little water down on the napkin to see if this kind of helps my predicament of it not sticking onto the clay. And common sense would say, add a little moisture to it, right? Because clay dries out and you want it to adhere. And let's just see if it works. All right. Take some of this little napkin residue off. Please work. All right, it's definitely better. I can definitely Mod Podge this. Yeah, and of course we can take the little excess off later, but I'm just going to leave it alone because it's finicky. Okay, friends, for this last one, I have some old jewelry pieces, and I really like, this was from a broken bracelet. How fun would it be like if you had grandmother's old costume jewelry, or if you just like to do the thrift store shopping, or what a fun way to recycle some old jewelry that you have. So I'm just going to take an impression, and I have several of these because it was a little bangle bracelet. So I'm going to just take my finger and just firmly press this in, and let's see what we got. Oh yeah, I like that. I think that's really pretty. Isn't that lovely? Oh my goodness, that looks so good. Okay, and I'm just gonna take this and just kind of like offset it like so. And then you have the pattern without it looking so like precise. Ta-da! Okay, friends, that was really fun and easy. My least favorite one to do was the napkin one. The easiest one, I thought, was the embroidered rolling pin. And now I have heard let them dry even a couple of days. And then after these are dry, we'll paint them and I'll show you what they look like. Okay, friends, so these ornaments have been drying for over 24 hours, even close to 48. I've lost track, but it's well over 24 hours. The smaller one, I'll flip over so you can tell. See how this area is like more dry and the center part is a little more like wet? You can see that white part right there. Well, that part is still not dry completely. So we can look at these other ones, like the thickness of it, the thick ones, still not dry. A good portion of it is not dry. They said do not, this thin one, oh, actually this thinner one is almost dry. So they did say do not, as in when I researched it online, so don't like use a hairdryer, as tempting as that would be, because they could crack. But you could put like a little plastic tent dome to allow them to dry evenly. But as much as I want to go ahead and paint, I need to wait. Okay, friends, so these have now been drying for approximately 72 hours. This one's almost dry. They would dry a lot faster if I had flipped them earlier, because once I flipped them, they dried much more quickly. But I thought it would be fun for us to paint one of these together. So we are going to paint this little tree, and I will paint the other ones and show you what they look like. So I just have some different paints here. A red, white, black, gold. You can customize your ornaments with this, which how extremely fun would it be to customize the look and style. If you have a customized design or tree, you could do pink, You could do blue. You could do whatever suits you. Okay, so we are going to just take the red. I'm just going to take this red paint here and just all over, I am just going to paint this red. Okay, see how it goes on there like that. And I love this particular porcelain because it's just a phenomenal texture. I know you can do some homemade, you know, I want to say just homemade materials. I can't remember if it's like baking soda or whatnot, but there's different recipes that you can look online. So I'm not really sure what the ingredients are. So look that up on your own time. But if you want an easy, if you're in a hurry and you just want to purchase something, then do look into this porcelain craft clay. I really, really like it. Like I said, at first, when you are working with it, it almost seems kind of dry, but then it starts to be more pliable the more that you put the warmth of your hand into it. And there's something very personal about art that is just really, really lovely. So, okay, I'm gonna go back and finish off the edges, and then I'm actually gonna add some white to the detail, and I will show you what that looks like. Be sure when you do the paint to dry in between coats, but isn't that already lovely? You can tell. So, so pretty. Okay, I'll update you in just a moment. Okay, so we have our finished ornaments here. These are all painted. I like this one, how it turned out with the green. And then this one, I just added some little white paint on top of the red. And oh my goodness, the napkin one actually turned out really good. I know I made such a fuss, but it really looks like gold leaf. I kind of like that this is crinkly. And I added some gold paint on the back. And then this one just seemed nice, like a subdued light color, serene color blue. And then this one, since it looked like lace, I left that one white. And these I thought would be really pretty as jewelry. I just did black paint and added some gold metallic. So I have this one. How beautiful would these be as like little necklaces or on a mini tree for a mini ornament? But also I added some Mod Podge, a little bit of that gloss sealer, just one coat. I guess I could go back and add another, but I hope this gave you some fun ideas as you enjoy crafting. And thanks again for watching. See you next time.